All right, collectors. Today on the channel, we're gonna do the whole kit and caboodle. This is the Shadow Hound maxed out level 85. I don't know what level it is. I just bought all of the levels, all of the things, and we're gonna do some size. I'm not gonna break up the video into like 14 different things. We're just gonna go through it all at once, and we're gonna talk about putting it together. We're going to see how easy it is, how hard it is. I bought all the levels. I got the extra doodads too, and I got the extra little kit that goes on the side. I don't know if it's going to fit now because these things are going to go together or whatever. But we've already put one together. We're still going to run through the process here, and then we're going to compare some sizes, and then we're going to put some Joes in it, right? We're going to put some Cobra Troopers in it. I think this would be a great, you could go to, I think Toy Hacks is the company with the little stickers, or you could jump on eBay and get some water slides. I think water slides look better, to tell you the truth, but everybody, I think stickers are easier, but water slides tend to look better if done right. So anyways, yeah, let's get to it. Let's get into this thing, and, let's just go over the parts. Here's the part to turn it into like a, kind of like we did the vamp. We turned it into like a full-on troop carrier. Well, here's the part to turn that guy into a bit of a troop carrier. So I picked this up. Definitely got it. I think it looked fantastic. So here it is. This gate comes down like that, comes up, and then it slots back in. We got some steps here for our guys, right? It's looking very nice. Nice detail. We got some dry brushing on there. Just real nice. Rugged terrain gridiron. Hybrid. It looks great. It looks great. Bottom looks nice. Definitely tell the building materials that they're using starting to come together a little better. It just feels more, but it feels chunky. So let's set this to the side. That's that part. We got a couple of weapons here. This is one of the offerings that they did especially for, I believe, this vehicle, because if you ordered that, then you would get like the special, this thing, the adapter for the side of the vehicle. It's not a big deal, really. But it's cool to have, right? So here's a little thing that attaches to the side of the Hound, and then what you do is you can attach this to it like that. And whenever you get ready to get down and dirty, you run to the back of the car and open up the case. Just point of reference. I guess you could stow it away if it's not your primary weapon, and you need it for a special engagement or whatever, a special mission. But yeah, that was one thing that I was never without downrange. It's my weapon on me or like 2 inches away from me. So yeah, it's just a thing. So here's the weapon or the kit that he has. It's got a scope there. I know this weapon, but my memory fails me. Is that an FNG with a little night scope, or maybe a target down there at the bottom? We got a clip down here. Oh, a magazine. Oh, I like that you can see the magazine right here. Is this a silencer? What is this? Now I want to take it out. We're off topic a little bit. We're supposed to be talking about the Hound, but since this was offered specifically for the Hound, now I want to get into it, right? Yeah, it's a little silencer. And I believe it's for the, I don't know. Is it for that one? Or is it for this one? I don't know. Oh, no, this is the silencer for the larger one right here. So there's that. And then I believe, man, look at that. That's so nice. Look what they did. You can even, I don't know if you can see that, but they actually painted that. That is very cool. Can you guys see that? There you go. They got the individual bullets painted. Oh, that's so nice. Very nice. Very cool. So I like it. I dig it. What the heck is this a knife? What is this? You guys are gonna be laughing at me. Oh no, this is the clip for the 9mm, I believe. So, or the magazine once again. All right, I like it. Got the Gridiron logo up there. Let's see if we can close it. There we go. So yes, there's that. I love these little cases that they make. These are fantastic. This is an extra one. I just bought an extra one just for fun. Let's put that over there. Let's put, actually I'm gonna put this one over here too off camera because I don't know if I'm gonna get to use it in this configuration that it's ultimately gonna end up being. This is the mount for the top, I believe, that goes on top of the Shadow Hound. And then this is, well, maybe not. No, we'll have to see. This one might go on the back. And then this one goes on the top up here because it fires out those missiles. So there's that. And then, of course, you've got the Shadow Hound and you've got its tires. Let's break it open. Ah, that gridiron smell. Freshly printed plastic. Intoxicating. It's intoxicating, I tell you. If you've never smelt it, it's an experience. It's an experience. All right, here we go. Not much different. I mean, it's if you spray painted the, it's basically the same thing. If you spray painted the, it's over here. Throw something in there for me. What is this? Oh, this is the driver, the wheel. Yep. The steering wheel, steering column. So there's that. We have some gauges and stuff in there. Very well done. If you spray painted the Jungle Hound, it just looked like this. So, I mean, I guess if you didn't want to mess around. Oh, I like that these are molded on. I don't like when I have to put them on because it didn't work out well last time. They're too flippity floppity, but I don't know. It's fine. All right. So let's, here's the tires. Oh, that would have been so sad if it had broke. Oh, that would have been so sad. Because I heard it go clop, clop, clop. Did you guys? Yeah. Yeah, not good. But it took a licking, kept on ticking. Who remembers that? All right. Which way is forward? I don't know. Let's just make sure we put them on semi-right. So they just clip onto here. You know what's really cool though? I still remember that. Yeah, these will, there's no give here. There's no suspension, but these do move. So that's kind of neat. It's a little detail there. All right, let's put these on. Should just kind of slide right in there. It's no big deal. There's that one. I don't know if they did any updating to the frame. It doesn't look like they did though. But these tires seem to be going in a lot more smoother, I guess, than the other one. The other one was a little bit tougher to get in. All right. Oh boy, I hate styrofoam, but sometimes you got to use it. Got some details down here. The mufflers, very nice. Like that detail. Make sure we're, yep, there it is. So let's push this one in. Here we go. We're gonna push it in. All the way, there it goes. I think it's in all the way. And then we'll push this one in all the way as well. Got it right in, right. Okay. Let's see. Make sure it's all the way in. There we go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I kind of wiggle them in there. Oh, is it touching anything? No. Okay, that looks about right. All right. So there we go. Now, I mean, you could set it up in the same configuration as you got a seat back here. And if you wanted to, you could, let me just open this next pack up. All right, so we have that, and I know that one goes in the back. And then we have the 2 gas cans. I don't know if there's going to be room for the gas cans anymore. So you got the 2 gas cans and the minigun. All right. The gas cans just go right here. Yeah, just go right in there. And then this, I believe, fits right in there. And you put your guy right in there, right? And then this, let's open this one up. Well, I guess you could do either or, really. You could do that one there, or you could do this one here. See that? I don't know. I mean, they're both good. You can switch them out. I mean, they're just little arms and then you stick them in there. So to me, that's pretty good right there. Just like that. I like it. And then of course, you have a couple of these guys you can put on here. The little lights. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, hold on. I got to put the little light there things on here. Here you go. There you go. There. And where's the other one? There it is. Got a belt and let's fully do it. Let's just do it. Almost lost it. Let's just fully set it up. Oh, I'm not 100% sure where this one goes. Let's just, oh, I know what this goes to. This is for the back over here. It's the tow hitch. Fits in here. I'm not going to put it in because I don't know what that configuration would look like. But if you wanted to hitch something to it, that's where it would be. So you get a little tow hitch as well. But I'm going to leave it in the Trooper configuration, not in the Jungle Hound configuration. I want to see how hard it would be to go back and forth, because if it's too difficult, oh man, I would hate to. Well, sometimes you just got to go get another one. I don't even know if it's still available is the thing. I don't even know. I just clip these on here. Come on. This goes in there. And then this just slides all the way in there, I guess. Somewhere in there. And yes, you can fit. I've already fit roadblock in here. The big roadblock. I know for a fact it works. I've done it before already on the other one. So I don't really need to. I don't feel a need to go over it, but if you need to feel the need to go over it, then that's fine. Wait a minute, where's the ammo can for this? What the? Where do they want me to plug this in? I don't know. 1 second. All right, so I went and called Mark, and we had a conversation. No, just kidding. I didn't call anybody. I didn't call anybody. Apparently, you just plug it into one of these. I mean, that's fine. Just you make up your own world, and that gets plugged into there. So there you go. Now, I was right not to plug in the tail hitch here because this is going to plug in there. The configuration that I got has this little thing. I went to their site and they don't sell the configuration I got. This one, they don't sell it anymore. I don't know, guys. If you didn't get it, oops. But this is the configuration I got. Of course, we're going to go over a few other configurations there. So, You don't have to have this one, and you can always buy these little rockets later, right? So basically you take this, and this is backwards, you slide it, see that? It's basically almost like a trailer hitch. It's funny, it's like a, anyways, slide it on there like that. And now when you're going into battle or whatever, just make sure that nobody's sitting back here, because you probably don't want anyone sitting on it. And then it's gonna hit the rockets up like that. And then you're gonna say backblast area clear 3 times, and then you're gonna let it rip, right? So these missiles go flying out. Very nice. He has a little spot there for effects on them. So yes, they're all removable. Stay in place there. Luckily, that's not the only thing I can put there, because of the modularity, the absolute wonderment of Gridiron's setup. 1 second. I happen to have, and that's why I ordered this version instead of, I can easily create the other version that they had on their web. And this is the great part about, modularity. Look at that. I've just created the other one that they have on their website. And all I had to do was switch out a component. There it is. Looking great. Very simple. All right. So this is one configuration you can have. We're going to set it up in a different configuration. So let's go ahead and take this off. Let me see if I had a configuration in mind. Let's see if that'll work. Let me take these out. Oh, now where are these supposed to go? I'm just curious, because these are supposed to be able to fit. These are designed to fit. I'm gonna have to call Mark somewhere. Let me call Mark. All right, after 2 hours worth of discussion, no, we didn't talk. Nobody talked to me. Just the interesting part is that this little guy actually goes right here. I guess you could kind of figure it out where exactly you want it to fit to, but it just fits on right there. And the great thing is it could be a hard mount on either side for, another weapon's hard point there. So you could actually mount that one or this one right here as well, or over there. And I've got 2 of them. So I can put more weapons. I'm bristling with weapons, just ridiculous amount of weapons. And then this little guy, I believe, just kind of slips in there. I believe. Don't get me lying. Let's see. I believe it just slips in there. Give me a minute before I break it. All right, so yeah, let me put this back on here to kind of show you guys what I did. This goes on there. This slides into there. And this little handle comes up, slides in there, and then just kind of sits right there. There you go. Now he's transporting a specialized weapon, and he's got a hard point here, and off he goes. I don't know. Just having some fun. Anyways, let's move this stuff out of the way now. Let's set up the final part over there. I'm going to peel some of this stuff off, and then we'll get started again. You know what? Let me see if I can just do it with this on. Let's make things so much harder. So silly. So I'm looking, and it's got 2 bars right here. These 2 right here. And it's got that piece there. Those line up perfectly with, and these 2 points right here. So you got these 2 points here, and then you've got this connection and these 2 C-clips here. So I'm assuming that's the way it goes. This is going to be a little tough. Let's see. Come on, man. Why do you want to make things difficult? Just remove this so we don't break stuff. All right. Gas cans are out too. I took those out. All right, let's see if we can. There's that. Matching it up with the tail hitch there and the 2 C-clips. Let's push that in. Kind of trying to be as gentle as I can. There it goes. And it feels like those are locked in as well. Feels like it. Back wheels move, front wheels move. Everything looks to be lined up. Is there some touching there? No. Ooh, what goes there is a C-clip right here. Interesting. What else goes here? Hey, Gridiron, what are you trying to do? What are you going to put here? A mobile command post, huh? I don't know. It could be. Could be insane, like a tank. Only thing is, look how high this rides. It's not making that. Anyways, I mean, it is turning, but anyways, it's a little bit higher up, but everything looks to be locked into place. Yeah. All right, let's finish her up. I don't know why we would. Interesting. Anyways, I would say leave this up here as a heart. I don't know. You could do it however you want to do it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But he's got a point right here to fire. I was going to do it this way. You know, you can put guys back there. I was going to have it set up this way, right? So that's the mobile command post. They're running through the, you know, they're going up there, and then when they see Joe's coming, you know, they lift up and then they fire. But what happens to the poor troops that he's carrying in the back? They're toast. They're absolute toast, man. So I don't know. I mean, I still like it this way. I'm not going to pretend I don't. I think it looks cooler this way, but let's do this. Let's take this off for practicality. Let's put this on. I think I have another one even. I have another bigger version. You want to put the bigger version on? Hold on. All right, here we go. Let's pop this version off. Let's pop this one on. Let's see. Actually, this one to me feels a little better. Almost cannon-y type, right? So I think this one feels better to me on here. Almost artillery-ish. light vehicle, you know, take out some light vehicles that way. I don't know. Now, that's it. That's pretty much it. The gas cans go over here. Let's put some bad guys in here. So there's the 2 gas cans that fit right in there. And of course, this drops down to get troops onto it, right? So there it is. I mean, I guess you could still put the hard mount over here. You could put this back on there. But I don't know. I wouldn't put it in there. I'm just not going to do that. I want some space back there for the troops. Yeah, let's put some bad guys in it real quick. 1 second. Well, there we go. I set them up like there's a. Anyways, I set them up just like this. I think it looks great. Got the, you know, the brand new slick sleeve. Who knows what a slick sleeve is? Put it down in the comments. We got the brand new slick sleeve private down here driving. We got the hardcore, you know, maybe colonel or something over here, Cobra officer, you know, leading the way. And then we got some sergeant over here kind of chilling while we head into action, right? So that's what we got usually. You know what's curious to me, and some of you guys that are maybe active duty may be watching this right now or that have gotten out recently. When I was there, I mean, there seemed to be a preponderance of, I would say it was maybe like 70%, 75% deployed, and then maybe like 15%, no, maybe 25 or 15% slick sleeve. So you guys tell me now. Apparently, my nephew tells me that the preponderance right now is that most everybody, like 90%, is slick sleeved. But who knows? That's a good thing, though. It's a good thing. So, well, in my mind, it is. I think You'll see why in the comments. If you know what I mean, you'll know in the comments why it's a good thing to be that we have a preponderance of slick sleeves. Anyways, this is what we got. Let me go get, let's do some size comparisons, see how it goes. I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to do this freehand, and I hope I'm giving you enough of a view. If you did notice, Destro has teamed up with a new company called GRIDIRON, and this is Cobra's new configuration of a hyper velocity hiss with a highly configurable top there. See, just making stuff up. But in case you didn't know, GRIDIRON does make an adapter that you can switch out to put all kinds of different weapon systems, and it looks great on the hiss. So anyways, that's just very cool. So here's what the Hound looks like in comparison. All right, so just real quick, this is what the Hound looks like in comparison to the hiss there. I'm doing this freehand. Let's see if you guys can see that. There you go. And there he is next to a, what is it, a ferret? Or this is not a ferret, it's wreckage tiger paw. Customized tiger paw there. And let's move a vamp right next to it real quick just to see, or not a vamp, this is a modified stinger. And then there's a gridironed out stinger right there next to it. So that's for scale there, the size and the look of that jungle hound. Let's put the Rezvani next to it. 1 second. All right, I'm going to kind of give you a 1-to-1 scale. I think the other one might have been throwing it off a little bit, but there it is. Let me see if I can get it high as I can so you guys can get a scale there of it. The Rezvani is certainly bulkier. The hiss is bulkier. The Hound is a little bit lower to the ground. You see that? Much lower to the ground there. So anyways, guys, that's it. That's all we got for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Just having a ton of fun with this stuff. Yeah, I love putting it together. It's just another, am I gonna get another jungle hound? I got some hard decisions to make. I got some hard, plus these are tariff free, but they are pricey. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying these goofy review videos, if you're enjoying these, hunts, if you're enjoying some of the customizing that I do, not as often as I'd like, some of the kit bashing, and the news, why not like, why not subscribe? We'll keep doing these shenanigans. Anyways, special thanks to the members for their generosity, their engagement, and their, just all around, just great guidance. They allow me to bring you better content. As always, as long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling these shenanigans out. You know what? One last comparison, because I think it's absolutely warranted, and that is the command, kind of like setup over here of the Stinger, and now the Jungle Hound vehicle here. The command vehicle over here looks like a freaking behemoth. It looks like a monstrosity coming in there to jack some people up. Look at it. It's just a totally different vehicle now. And then you have the Jungle Hound here, which to me would be more of a troop carrier, right? Just something that would, ferry people back and forth and, maybe good enough to get into a light engagement. But this guy over here, oh yeah, he's quite a bit more armored up and ready to get into it with anybody. So anyways, let me see if I can see it from up top. There you go. And up front. Rolling into battle. There you go, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching.